Welcome. Shall we talk about shoe trends for Christmas? I picked out 10 shoes that you'll probably see in a lot of store windows, and if you're still unsure about what to wear on Christmas Eve, these are the shoe trends. The first big Christmas shoe trend is, of course, metallic sandals. But now we have a slight heel which will appear here on the screen for you. Guys, I'm totally in favor of women who don't like high heels. I still really like high heels, I just don't wear them as much anymore, not as often. But this heel here is a bit more comfortable, let's put it that way. It's a small block heel and it's a very modern sandal. It fastens around your ankle, has just one strap on the toe, right? Just one strap on the toe there, and has a slightly square toe. It's also a very strong trend, not just for Christmas footwear, but for 2026 as well. So, the first shoe is a gold sandal with a low block heel, very minimalist, let's put it that way. It doesn't have a lot of chains or buckles, not a lot of things tying it up, you know, guys? This minimalism is also in style and is a footwear trend for Christmas. Well, like I always say, right, for those who like heels, obviously heels are always in fashion, that's just natural. And in today's video, I'm going to balance it out. We'll talk about both flats and heels, okay? And with heels, the footwear trend for Christmas is the block heel. Super thick, high, yes, without a front platform. Guys, this is a trend. And actually, for those who like more comfort, it's ideal to have a front platform. Since this sandal here doesn't have one, it will probably give you a bit of foot pain on Christmas Eve. Also, remember that the same shoes I'm talking about here you can wear for New Year's Eve, you can reuse them, and they're shoes you can wear. Throughout the entire year of 2026, for example, I showed the metallic one, which is a trend for 2026. Here we have a red sandal, which is always a top trend for Christmas, but you can also go with red. Wear it during your daily routine in your everyday life too. Obviously, here we have the heel, as I mentioned before, so you notice this minimalism, the thin, discreet strap around the ankle, and also the strap over the toes, which is also common in high-heeled sandals. Well, this is a trend that I don't know if everyone will like. I have these flats, they're straw flats. Actually, you'll find them made of straw material, and you'll also find ones that imitate straw. Because it's completely see-through. Well, not see-through, right guys? It's all perforated, that's it. It's practically transparent because you can see your foot inside, so it has a freshness to it. But it's a trend for Christmas footwear, and it's also a spring trend. Not just spring anymore. Soon it'll be summer and peak summer for 2026. It's a modern flat, this kind of rounded toe and all, that's also a trend. A very strong one that's been around since the beginning of this year and will stay with us through all of 2026, but it has to make sense for you. All the shoes I'm talking about are from Shine. I'll leave the links down below in the description, because maybe you'll be interested. Whether it's for Christmas or not, like I said, I'm already looking ahead to 2026. These are shoes you'll wear in 2026, but they're also a trend for Christmas. And another thing, it doesn't have to be red, okay? It can be any color, ballet flats, perforated, showing your feet, straw, any color. It's a trend for Christmas footwear in 2025. Another footwear trend for Christmas is shoes with very thin, stiletto-like heels, but small ones. Look how interesting that is, guys. I believe this type of shoe is for women who hate high heels but still like a little heel. In other words, they've stopped wearing really high heels. They're kind of over it, but they don't want to give up wearing heels altogether, you know? By the way, if you don't know how to shop on Shein, don't know about shoes, especially don't know about clothing sizes, how to buy the best brands, I created a guide called Shopping on Shein. I'll leave the link down below in the video description. It's affordable for everyone, okay? Stop complaining, girl. You're definitely going to learn how to shop on Shein. This is the sandal for you for Christmas. And look how different it is. It has a slightly more metallic heel, right? Actually, not just a little, it's a metallic heel. It has this special touch. And look, minimalism again, guys. The thin, discreet straps, really minimalist, you know? So, it's a really easy shoe for you to wear during the festive season and also in 2026, especially in hot weather. Because what's better than a shoe that leaves our feet really bare, really cool? Christmas nights here are very hot. Is it hot there too? So this sandal is super trendy for Christmas. Look, the next shoe trend for Christmas. Well, maybe women who hate heels really won't like this sandal. But here we have a white sandal. White is coming on strong now for Christmas, okay? In footwear. And of course, we have a lot of straps across the top of the foot. We also have the non-minimalist style, guys. We also have the more maximalist style, something that draws more attention. Look at the heel. High block heel again and no platform. I have to admit to you guys that I love these sandals. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I would have them, but specifically for events and maybe for work if my job allows it and it's nice for me to wear heels, right? It actually requires a heel, so it's a sandal that you can reuse for several occasions, different moments in our lives, but it's a trend for Christmas. Obviously, you can't leave it out because besides being a Christmas footwear trend, it's also a trend for 2026. The loafer as basic as possible. The one without a heel, without a platform, without that chunky look, you know. In the picture, the slimmest loafer. It's the softest looking moccasin visually speaking, okay? It's the less aggressive loafer, unlike the moccasin with that thicker sole. Yes, can you believe that it's the shoe trend for Christmas? I believe that for women who have that slightly more masculine vibe in their look, but don't want to be masculine, this is the ideal shoe for you. Or instead of basic flats, you want to wear a shoe that really makes a stylish entrance, you know, and brings modernity. The loafer, it can really communicate that. Actually, it manages to convey this, you know? So yes, the loafer is a trendy shoe for our Christmas. Lee Oliveira Cruz, I'm a fan of slide sandals because I'm going to wear a gorgeous long dress. I saw a video of yours about clothing trends. Do you know which video I'm talking about? Look, this is the thumbnail photo of the video, but I'll leave the link to it somewhere around here. But so you don't leave this video now, since I'm talking about shoes, I'll leave it down below in the description, along with the links to the shoes. I talked about clothes. Yes, 10 clothing trends anyway for Christmas, okay guys? So, if you're going to wear a long dress because you watched this video, this is the slide sandal that's trending for Christmas 2025. Why? It's not just any sandal, it's a sandal that's clearly inspired by Hermes and resembles Hermes sandals, which is a luxury brand, a very expensive brand. So it has this braided detail on the toes, on the top of the foot, because Hermes, which literally has an H on the top of the foot, does it like this. So the other brands, obviously, right guys, they kind of copy it, right? Because in this world, as they say, nothing is created, everything is copied. Here, Shein, especially the motif line, copied Hermes. It's a cute little sandal, and this square toe is also a trend for 2026. And if you're a fan of classic ballet flats, pointy toe flats, look guys, it's a classic. I've already said, if you're a classic type because they never go out of style, there's no use fighting it. Transparent ballet flats, lace ballet flats, straw ballet flats, anything can come in, but the classic pointy toe flat never goes out of style. You can choose this one, like I'm showing you here, with the heel exposed, or you can go for the classic pointy toe flat, even in red if you want. Don't get too hung up on colors, because it really depends on your outfit. So, you can wear any color of shoes you want, but the shoe style trend is the main focus in today's video. And pointed toe flats can have that little detail on top of the toes like a geometric shape, which is a square, right? So yes, they can have that. It even adds a touch of modernity if you want, okay? But yes, the classic pointed toe ones with closed heel, open heel, they're always in style, always fashionable, and for Christmas, look, they're a sure thing. Look, I also brought a flat sandal. It can be metallic or not, and it's a flat sandal that we will always love because it always keeps our feet really comfortable. Look, It has braided straps across the top of the foot. It fastens at your heel and that's it. And it's beautiful, right guys? I think this sandal, this flat sandal, is so delicate and feminine. If you want a feminine flat sandal, this is the kind. It's amazing. You could tie it there, fasten it around your ankle, just like that little heeled one I mentioned at the beginning. Of course she could, no problem at all. But I know that many of you here would like to see examples of flat sandals. It can be like this. You can fasten it around your ankle. It can be any color, but this one actually is the trendy flat sandal model for Christmas 2025. But Le Oliveira Cruz, actually, I want a really fashionable shoe, something different, a unique touch. So I brought a nude ballet flat. Guys, this one is a sure thing. You can wear it every year, as long as it doesn't get holes, doesn't tear, doesn't stretch out, okay? Because it's a ballet flat that never goes out of style. It has a slightly square toe, which is already a fashion detail, and it's textured, meaning it has a texture. The more texture, the more style interest you add, you know? It's like leather, it's like straw. It has a straw-like texture all over, honestly. I found it very interesting. I wanted to share this trend out of so many shoe trends for Christmas. It's easy to wear, it's simple, and it has that fashion detail. It has that fashionista touch that maybe you might be looking for. So, which of the 10 shoes did you like the most? Let me know down below in the comments because I want to read it. I hope I helped you with this video. Kisses, I'll see you in the next one, God willing. Bye.